Hello.
Hey, what's up? It's smoky outside.
It's real bad.
I can't do that for a solid hour.
No, but yeah, it's it was not good this morning. I want to try this right away, but
we're obviously, we record these in advance. I don't know when this comes out, but yeah, we're in the wildfire era right now, and it's fucking awful. I got my parents an air filter.
good.
Yeah. I called my dad after lunch and was like, y'all got an air purifier? And he's like, nah, I'm going to steal one from work. And I was like, go to Home Depot. There's one waiting for you. And he's like, what? I was like, your guys' house is hot.
It's hot.
You got old animals. You got mom and you and blah, blah, blah.
And this one's just a different old-fashioned.
Nice. But it's decent in here.
Yeah, that fan helped.
Yeah, your guys' AC is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got a new one last year. So it is on, it's running efficiently for now. No, 2 years now. But that said, it is okay. This room's obviously, it's a bit better because I did have that going for a solid, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And it's a small enough room that,
Yeah, pretty easy.
Well, it was pulling that. It was shaking that from the air.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, it's doing good enough.
It's doing something, yeah.
So, sorry guys, I pointed to the light that's there. But they, Bonnie's staring at the door so longingly, like, I'm bored.
We're gonna have to let her out. Melissa comes home soon, right?
Yeah, probably 5 to 10 more minutes. That's why I double checked, because I was like, all right, depending when she left, she could be literally 5 minutes out. I'm just gonna let her out, but she's 10 minutes. So, but no, I got distracted because before this morning, Melissa came home and there was one of the notes from the village, the Oxford town village, or HOA essentially. It's about that front tree there.
Yeah.
So they were.
I saw your sidewalk is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So essentially, it was super elevated because of the roots that were there, and they take care of that. So, but they took care of that, but they were also saying we're just gonna take the tree because it's not healthy. And they're like it's gonna die eventually, and I'm like, but we like the shade. Mm-hmm. I like it because it doesn't murder my grass that already doesn't that takes a lot of water, so I don't want to have to overcompensate. And basically, he just explained to me here's what's fucked up about the neighborhood. He's like, we didn't put this in. The people that developed the thing put it in, and they didn't do it properly. Mm-hmm. So everyone's trees are pretty fucked up. And then he pointed to my neighbor's tree, and he was like, you see that root that's doing that thing? He's like, it's eating itself. That thing's going to kill itself.
No shit.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
You got the fucking Ouroboros trees.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It enrooted itself.
Arborboros.
Arborus, yeah.
Oh, I was combining arbor, tree with Ouroboros.
Yeah.
Sorry. Stupid wordplay.
My bad.
I've been in smoke all day, dude.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah. No, it was but it was funny that he was just essentially it is going to die eventually. It's not bad obviously, but I was just like, all right, well, he was saying the reason they take it is because of the way they built it, the root is just going to do that again, and they don't want to have to redo that again. Yeah. And I was like, all right, well, for now, I would like to keep it, and I'll pay attention to this thing. Because he also pointed out, if my front yard, he pointed to the middle of, basically 5 feet away from that light post that's in the middle, the little light thing they have. It was just if they had put it there, it'd have been totally fine. Because it's not, it's because it's so close to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
That it fucked it up. And he's like, you'd be good. He's like, you could put one there instead. He's like, honestly, that would have covered your yard better. But
can you put a tree there?
Yeah. Essentially, was kind of what he was saying. So that's
Split a tree.
well, that's kind of what he said. He was like, honestly, like he's like, if you really want to keep the thing too, he's like, it is gonna die eventually, but like you could put a tree over there while you still have this and use its shade to keep. And I was like, yeah. So essentially, I think that's going to be the route. I'm just going to double check with the dudes that can put the Falcon dude that comes out. It's Falcon is the company that runs the sprinklers. They installed them, I think.
The trees?
The sprinkler system, sorry. So, like, I'm going to be like, hey, just double checking. Like, I know they're in these spots. It should be totally fine, right? Like,
yeah.
So,
that'd be cool, man.
Yeah. So that's that was a whole thing this morning. I was fired up this morning because I was like, what the fuck? Like, you don't need to take it. And he like, I mean, like, it's not the healthiest tree, but it's not. I don't think it's rotting.
If it's eating itself.
That's not my tree. That's the neighbor's tree next to that tree on the corner. It's on that same easement. That one on the corner. He pointed to that one, said that one's eating itself. And he was like, yours, like it might die a little faster because we cut the root, or like it might.
I was gonna say cutting the root does weaken it, so eventually, yeah.
Yeah, but also there's still like 3 or 4 solid roots on the other part. So I was like, it's not like it's if it only looked like there's 3 solid roots and he cut one, I'd be like, all right, I think we're.
It does still weaken it though.
Like, it does,
and like it'll get to a point where it's like that tree's gonna fall.
Yeah,
but in which way is it gonna fall? Like, because we had that. I mean, we went more extreme. We would put the like copper nail through it, and then that like kills it quickly.
Yeah,
but it's the same kind of concept. Like you cut the root off, and then it slowly kills the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, like essentially, I think my thought is plant it somewhere in the front, and then give it like 2-3 years max, and then be like, all right, come take the thing before it does get bad. If it take, I mean, I'm gonna pay attention to it. If it starts looking bad, it's like, hey, the tree's not looking good. Come get it.
Yeah, come put this tree out of its misery.
Yeah, sorry to delay it, but yeah. I mean, look, we're about to go through like that. We're going through fucking hot ass shit days. It's gonna murder the grass. I don't have to pay. Because my other response was like, gonna just be like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna let the grass die. I don't care. I'll stop paying to sprinkle it and.
I mean,
but yeah,
it's wasteful though too. So much of the fucking country's in a drought right now. Like, I haven't watered ours. Like, I just let it rain. But also, like, we're not built on a fucking quarry like you are.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like, under that, like, cement is literally just sand. He said, like, the problem with the developers is they literally just threw sod over sand.
Yeah. So
he's like, it's not, you know.
Yeah, that takes decades to get that sand good. You could. I can get you the stuff you need, but
I think essentially they didn't even like really dig it. It's not like they didn't dig it up and add some dirt to it to even like compensate. They just
it'll take decades to get soil into that sand and disperse it enough to where it's dirt.
Yeah,
like it'll be a bitch, man. Beautiful, it's fun, but
yeah,
it'd be cheaper to just fucking dig everything up and put dirt in there.
I ain't doing that though. So, but yeah, I was just like,
if I find a dill on a backhoe, we're doing it.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Nah, we have to run it by the people. But yeah,
I'll just come over on a weekend. You don't gotta tell anybody.
What happened? Mike, there's a drunk guy on a thing. He's like, oh.
I have no idea who that man is that comes over twice a week.
I have no idea who that is, Mike. Sir, you have a. There's 5
camera.
years of footage of you on YouTube with him.
They won't need to know. What'll be confusing is just like, I have no idea who he is. I didn't even know you could drive a backhoe.
And he's a little simple syrup, but that's perfect otherwise.
I want to throw some Pepsi in it.
No. So that's an old drink.
I recognize this now that I've tried it again.
Little Rusty Plain.
Yeah. I was thinking airplane.
It's good.
It is time.
It is time.
Bonnie says hello, guys. Melissa's home.
But yeah, I made that obviously 2 years ago is when I made it, based on the note when I found it because I had to go back. So I found there's a cocktail app that I downloaded that called BevMap. It's created by Jeffrey Morgenthaler. He's created a bunch of cocktails and like mastered, like, I think like someone made a espresso martini, but he kind of made like the more modern version of what we all drink now is his recipe.
Okay.
Kind of deal. Like he's made, I think I could be wrong on that, but he's very, very popular in the cocktail world of like as far as what he's done and things. And he made this app that's got like a ton of cocktails on it, all his cocktails on it, and you can upload your cocktails and stuff like that. Well, I did upload this one because I do remember Melissa like really liking it.
It's really good, yeah.
Like, so part of me thinks it needs a little simple syrup just so it's not so super tart.
I like the tart.
Okay, yeah. So leave it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not overthinking it.
No. It's one of those, like, I would want to be in the mood for something tart.
Yeah.
But, like, there's been so many times I've gone to a bar and been like, oh, it's got some tart tones. And then I drink it and I'm like, that's got a fuck ton of simple syrup in it.
Yeah.
That's not tart at all.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, I just... yeah. It's tart.
That's good, man. I like a tart. I'm also weird with drinks. Like when I get like an old fashioned, I want the liquor.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah,
I want
agreed.
the burn.
That's kind of part of it. Is if you like an old fashioned, generally you want the liquor.
Yeah, and then if I'm getting something tart, like I've had a sour beer before, and like it basically the example I gave you, it was like, oh, it's supposed to be a really tart sour beer, and then I drank it and was like, it's just sweet.
Yeah.
It tastes like a fucking wheat ale, but with like fruit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no tart. Like I want the sour.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, that is one of the nice things that I like about this is that it is tart. I was just worried it might be a little too much and too strong because there's the only thing that's not liquor in it or it doesn't have alcohol in it is the lemon juice. Otherwise, every ingredient has alcohol in it. So it's a strong, tart
we should make
cocktail.
Lemons.
Huh?
We should plant a lemon tree in your yard and like crossbreed it with booze somehow.
My coworker literally today. So he gave me two. One, he was just randomly telling us because we were obviously with the smoke going on.
Yeah.
He was telling
your plan from what I saw, dude.
Well, he was telling me about the fact that he ended up being like a long time ago. He was like involved in like doing trees and planting stuff, and he did something for this dude that does like air conditioning stuff. Well, that dude, when he installed the new thing, installed a whole air purifier with it in their furnace, and he was telling us about that. But then he also said like the tip he gave us was if you take citronella, like a citronella plant, and you put it by your furnace, and you just buy like one of those cheap UV LED lights and just like clip it to your furnace, water it once or twice a week, it's like a natural air purifier for your house.
No shit.
And like he's like spiders, flies, all the bugs hate it, so like it clears your house of bugs too.
Oh shit. I know, I think I've mentioned it on here, my grandma planted lavender all around her house. That kind of does the same thing.
That's not a bad idea. I need to, but I want to double check that it's also, I mean, he has a dog too, so I'm sure it's fine, but
still double check. There's so many people out there that don't know. Like,
yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, but Yeah, because he was saying he's been doing it for years, and he's got this now. He's got this big. He just keeps having to buy bigger pots for it because it just keeps getting huge. And he's like, yeah, it cleans your whole house, and then your storage, whatever your room is, it just smells like citronella, and it's clean. I was like, oh, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I would throw something else in there. I don't like the smell of citronella, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you could put something else in there too, but I think that there's the specificness to that plant is that I think it's easier to grow.
Oh yeah, dude.
And that's the idea.
Plant it outside, it's gonna fucking take over.
And that's the idea is you can just throw it in there. It's easy with one little light, and I think it's obviously I'm probably sure it's like a good what's the word? It's probably I'm sure there's something specific about how it filters things.
Yeah.
That's why because he obviously didn't figure this out. Someone told him, and I'm sure it was that guy. But yeah, like it was that was just this hilarious random fun fact he told me. I was just like, oh, okay.
We need to make alcoholic citronella now.
Yeah. But yeah, to wrap the plane thing up, I did upload it to the app. I don't have a photo of it, but
You get a photo right now.
alrighty. I want to get a better photo. Huh?
Oh, I was hoping I would get another 11.
That'd be so funny. Yeah, so I double 12s and then it bumped.
I got 911. No, 611.
611. Close. 911.
Dog, I just realized what number is next to the 9 on a 20-sided die.
That's so funny. Yeah, they made it 6. That's
It's fucking 911.
oh.
What happened?
See, I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at the fact that they also have 69 next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
They have 69, 911 next to each other.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody ever... Nope.
Yeah?
In my head, it was like, do you think anybody's 69 on 9/11?
Yeah. Statistically, I think it's impossible that it didn't occur.
They definitely did. But do you think they did it, like, in the tower?
No. No. It's in a workplace. Do you know how, like, difficult it is to, like, decide to pull that maneuver off in a workplace?
Apparently, it's very difficult.
According to who?
According to you.
Well, I mean, yes. to pull that shit off, like...
You go in a fucking closet.
Yeah, but, like... I don't know.
I've had some weird jobs. It wasn't me.
Well, here's the thing. Is like...
There have been people that were caught doing some crazy fucking...
Oh, yeah. I'm more so saying, like, the amount of space that takes up. It takes a specific kind of closet to...
You could do it standing.
If someone's... Okay, yeah, if you can get someone good enough to headstand for fucking 20 minutes, whatever it takes. Again.
We're strong. You could do it. Melissa's stronger than you.
Yes. But either way, like, you're not going to be able to, like... I don't know. I feel like that's impossible. But statistically in the world, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At that point, it's how many. But yeah.
69.
So there's a unrelated but related. There's a podcast by this comedian called Mike Feeney. It's called Co-Host. The whole idea, the joke is that whoever's the guest, he's interviewing them to be his possible future co-host of his show.
Oh, nice.
And so, but he did, this, God damn it. I was almost there. I lost it.
It's a rough day, dude.
It's a rough day. The smoke fucking up.
Dude, I've had a headache since yesterday.
Oh no.
My brain is not good.
Damn it. What were we talking about prior?
Co-host. 69, 9/11.
16. Okay, that. So the fact that you brought up the question about like how many do you think it was possible that was happening? Well, on his show, he at some point he will ask the guests like one or two different questions about like a very like an unanswerable question, in a sense of like the one was like, how many people do you think are eating lunch alone right now in New York City?
Well, right now it's not lunchtime in New York City.
Well, yeah, again, that, you know, or like, yeah, or how many, not even that, just how many people do you, I think he just said, how many people do you think are eating by themselves right now in New York City currently?
Well, New York has a population of 34 million, I think. I could be wrong. I'm going to say 110,000.
Yeah, and that was it. He just writes it down. He's just like, all right, and then he just, but like the whole idea is like, yeah, he's like, because they go like, what the fuck, and he's like, I want to see what you think and why you would think it, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, that's hilarious.
I think we would be good for that.
Yeah,
like they ask a question, we're like, probably this much.
Yeah,
like,
well, especially because like, I mean, we're not from there, but like, yeah, it's just funny to think about. Some of the ones he's asked are pretty funny. It's a good podcast actually. It's, if you want to watch it, it's because he's really good at like roasting them really nicely in funny ways, and every time they're always like, oh my god, I've never thought of myself that way, god damn it, like that's so. He always opens up with a soft roast of the person in a subtle like descriptive way that they never think about, and they're like, god damn it. But
I got myself with one of those. It was a couple years back. People were like talking about like their physique, like what their body type was. It started with like the whole like endomorph, blah 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 shit. Like, but then we were like figuring out like ways to describe it, and like one person was like, girl who used to be fat but did a lot of coke and got skinny, but now she doesn't do coke, and then she started going to the gym, so she's a little bit curvy but kind of nice, like really elaborate shit. And then my buddy like turned to me and was like, well, what about you? And I was like, I look like a guy who used to play football in high school. And like I said it out loud and was like, oh, ouch, like that kind of hurts. And then they were like, oh, well, did you play football? And I'm like, no, I played tennis. Like, you know.
Well, like, I don't even...
You kind of have that physique too, but like mine is more like defensive end and yours is more like quarterback.
No.
You got like...
No.
Dude, the amount of people I know from high school who were high school quarterbacks that are built very similar to you.
How tall were they?
Well, they're way taller now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That is the running back possible.
Running back, maybe. I'm thinking like...
I've always thought of myself as a middle linebacker or running back. Because I'm not nearly tall enough to even consider...
I'm taking height out of it. I'm taking like proportion, like muscular build. Like,
yeah.
You look like... You're not pro.
Yeah.
You know, this is high school.
Yes.
Like...
Yeah, if I used to play, yeah.
But that one hurt me. It was like a roast that I didn't know was a roast, and I just said it, and I was like, I look like a dude who used to play football. Like, and there was more to the roast, because it was like, I look like a guy who used to play football in high school and lets you know he used to play football in high school any chance he gets.
That's funny.
Like,
and then like, did you? No,
I was on the tennis team. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know what I would.
We're gonna pull cards later, but like, what is a roast? It could be a self roast or something somebody has said to you that wasn't like outright mean, but hit to the core.
Well, so like technically the first one that comes to mind is when like I think I was like I don't know, I had to be like 14 or something like that. And my mom made fun of my laugh. But like in I think I told the story where it was me, Ben, Zach, Kyle, and we were all up at like fucking 2 a.m. being loud in the kitchen. And my mom was pissed and came out and yelled at us all for like being loud and waking them up. We were cooking a potato in the microwave.
I don't think you've told this story.
I haven't.
No.
It's been. I feel like I have, but it's been a while.
But I mean, we're
refresh
approaching episode 300, man. Like,
yeah, you're not wrong. So essentially, like, yeah, we were just, we were up doing shenanigans and whatever, and then like, we had made dinner essentially like they had forgotten an extra baked potato in the they just baked them poking them in the microwave while they're cooking for dinner, and then had forgotten one in there, and we went to like make food and we found it and we're like, oh, there's a potato, and then we like just cooked it a bunch more and then stuffed it with like toothpicks, and we were being loud, being dumb, doing that, or not louder than we thought we were.
Yeah.
And then mom came out and was like, it's like whatever, 1, 2 in the morning.
It is 2:30 in the goddamn morning.
Yeah, essentially. It was just like, it's 2 o'clock, whatever. And it's like, you guys are fucking loud. And all I hear is you going like, and yeah. You know exactly the sound she made. And I was like, yeah. And I was just like, God, it's accurate. And then everyone fucking... Problem was, when she did that, she also fucked up because... It was also so funny to her that she recognized it was too funny, and we were all crying, laughing, and she ruined any sort of like, So she was like, "Fuck, just go to bed, god damn it, like whatever." But yeah, it was that was one of those first like, oh,
I might have talked about this on here, but it wasn't a roast of me, but you reminded me of like. It was my friend Justin when we were younger. His mom came and yelled at us. And that shit was so fucking funny. Because same thing. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. And we were making fun of our friend Corey, who I've told this story before. He set his fucking house on fire. And my sister thought somebody was barbecuing. And all day today, I've been like, I wonder if my sister thinks somebody is outside barbecuing. Like, because of the wildfires.
Oh, yeah, like, I got out of my car and immediately just smell wood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, dude.
I was like, no, I can't think of that. But we were all of us, we were roasting each other. Like, they roasted me. The roast that hit me, which I'll say real quick, was Justin looked at me and was like, get the point? And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, your fucking nose is really pointy. And I was like, it is really pointy. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that hurt. But then we started roasting Corey, and it was like, it wasn't even good roast.
No.
Like, he was making lightsaber noises, and then anytime he did something slightly stupid, we were like, Corey, you sick a mofo. And he was like, What the fuck does that mean? I'm not sick. I'm not a motherfucker. And we're like, Corey, you sick a mofo. And then he started getting pissed, and he started getting loud, and we started continuously doing that because we're fucking children.
Yeah.
But then Justin's mom came in. Same thing. She's like, it's 2:30 in the goddamn morning. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then Corey's like, they're making fun of me. And she goes, you sick ass motherfucker. And we were like, like, fucking Corey went home. We're sitting there laughing. And she's like, I'm still so mad at you guys for fucking waking me up. But I couldn't fucking resist. He was the one that spoke up, and I had to hit him with, Corey, you sick a mofo. But I'm an adult, so I can actually say the words.
That's fucking good.
It was like the dumbest rage baiting in the fucking world, dude. Because, like, we knew we were making him mad, but we were like, dude, things are fine. Just calm the fuck down.
Well, when I was in high school, like, I had a girl named Aisha. We were just talking about stuff and whatever. And one point, like, I mean, this is probably like maybe 3 or 4 months into the year of school. I'm not sure what grade. And she was just like, she's like, are you actually laughing at me? I was like, huh? Or she's like, are you actually laughing? You just fake laughing. I'm like, huh? She's like, it sounds like you're always fake laughing. And I was like, no, that's just what it sounds like. It's very unfortunate. It's real. And I was like, and I'm also, I easily laugh. So like, yeah, I'm not. And she was just like, okay. She's like, I had to check because like, I'm not. She's like, sometimes it just sounds like you're making fun of me. I'm like, no, I'm just fucking laughing. I was like, no, you're just funny as fuck, dude.
We
Like,
had a similar
great
thing.
at basketball. No, legit was like the star of the team. Well, I think she was number 1, if not number 2 on the team.
Gotcha, okay.
Like actually,
You caught my pause there, right?
Yes, I
was
did.
Like, why was she great at basketball?
no, legit,
Like,
fucking good. I don't know if she
Good.
kept going. As far as I remember,
that's cool.
I didn't pay attention. I just know as far as the team goes, everyone was like,
I was
yeah.
gonna say your story reminded me of Brianna, also a black girl who was good at basketball. I wasn't laughing at her jokes, but I was saying some jokes, and then like, you know, you're in the group and like you're saying jokes back and forth. I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but I was saying some shit that really only relates to black people, like, you know, family members. And she was like, there's something different about you, white boy. And I was like, thanks.
Are you code switching?
I was like, this was before we knew what code switching as a term was.
Oh,
but
God,
that's basically what I was doing. And she was like, there's something different about you. And I'm like, well, thank you. You know? And she's like, sometimes you're Clark Kent. You're a white boy from Kansas. And I was like, I am a white boy from Kansas. And she's like, but then sometimes the secret identity falls away and you're a black man from Atlanta. And I was like, no, I'm a white dude from Kansas and Oklahoma. Like, to me, it was funny. I was like,
yeah,
I know why it changes.
yeah.
I'm going to see how long this can go. They're fucking, like, I was trying to find, like, a way to reveal it. Like, you know, like, without just outright being like, yeah, most of my family's black. And, like, it happened. Me and my brother were in the same class.
That's so funny.
And, like, I was like, oh, it's perfect. So I fucking went up to him and I was like, hey, I got something after school, so I'll be back a little late, but you want to go get dinner, like, after when I get home? He's like, yeah, that'd be fine. Like, what are you thinking? And I was like, I don't know. We'll figure it out back at the house. And she's like, and she looked, she was like, do you guys live near each other? And I was like, very near each other. And he's like, yeah, very
He didn't give it up either.
Yeah, because he knew that was like our whole fucking bit, dude. We would tell people.
That's good. That's
We would
good.
share stories about our childhood and then be like, oh, that's weird. You're from Oklahoma too? Like, you know. And like, then finally she was like, how near? I was like, he's across the hall.
And she was just like, oh shit.
She's like, wait. And I was like, yeah, he's my brother. And like, I had to add the caveat. I was like, not like brother. I'm like, he's my brother. And she's like, I knew something was different about you. And I'm like,
You understand way too many things that you shouldn't.
I was like, yeah. And then she's like, when'd you get adopted? And I was like, never got adopted, but I was 6. And she's like, okay, when are you getting adopted? And I was like,
Not.
I don't know.
I mean, we don't have to do that.
Yeah, I was like, we don't have to. I'm looking into it now.
Yeah.
Like financial and legal reasons, because like,
Oh yeah, they're probably like, hey, we should start getting this shit in order. 'Cause
Yeah,
just before it's a problem at all.
yeah, there's a lot of like weird, like, not to get deep, but like, if you are a stepchild,
Yeah.
for you too, if you're a stepchild or like you have stepchildren, there's a lot of weird legal gray area for inheriting and passing things on without proper adoption. There is, you're married and blah, blah, blah. So, like, next of kin, technically. But depending on where you live, like, I do count as next of kin. Like, if my dad's brothers are a lot older than he is, they're going to pass away probably before he does, his parents, etc., etc. If there's no will, everything's going to go to his eldest. But my sisters are mentally handicapped, so everything will go to my brother.
Yeah.
Things might not get split up, like not
basically
properly done. Even if there is a will as well, too, like there's ways to argue it to where it's like, that's just a stepchild, so like, you got to get it official. You can do other things, but adoption's the easiest.
No, that's the technically, like, for some reason, like, if my mom passed, it would go to Bill, but, like, also, like, I gave all that up, so.
Yeah.
Hey, unless my mom decides to if I cut off contact with her and she decides to still give me something, I don't know I don't know if I'd feel comfortable even fucking keeping it straight up. I gave it up.
Will say. And we're going to get a little sad. I messaged my brother today.
Okay.
I'm getting a little sad right now. Because of the wildfires.
Yeah.
Because we both had asthma.
Yeah.
His is worse than mine. He still has it. Mine is like, it's fine, But I was like, dude, I'm fucking wheezing. Like, I'm having a tough time at work. I was like, I messaged Chloe because her mom's got a lot of medical stuff and just moved in. I'll fill you in on that later.
Gotcha.
Messaged Chrissy because she's got a lot of, like, pulmonary.
Yeah.
I almost said pneumatic, but different airway. But messaged a bunch of people and was like, hey, how are you feeling? Do you need anything? Like, I'm checking in because it's bad for me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm doing good. I got air filters. And he's like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm all right. And he's like, no, Grandpa is not doing good. How are we doing? And I was like, uh-oh. Like,
he's actually being nice and asking a real question.
You are legitimately, caring right now. Like,
fucking, okay, good.
So,
good.
That, the point I'm getting at is, like, Mom might come around.
Oh, well, again, we'll see. But right now, as far as, that was one of, like, the tiny small things in my mind I had to come to terms with, because
it's a weird spot where you have to be okay.
Yeah.
With, like,
it's whatever. But yeah.
I will say there is still that, like, little bit of, like, maybe, and
I hope so. Just for the sake of, like, actually, that'd be cool. I was actually telling a coworker about it today, and she was just kind of baffled.
Me too, surprisingly.
That's so funny.
Because when I was texting my brother, there was only the two project coordinators were in the cage, so they couldn't see me. But our pipe fitter was over here. Like, he saw me texting a bunch of people. He saw me call my dad and be like, hey, I ordered an air purifier for the house. Go pick it up. And then he saw me texting. And he saw me be like, no. And, like, he's like, hey, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah. And I explained all this shit to him. And he was like, holy shit. And I was like, yeah, but, like, it happens, man. And he was like, yeah, I just had to cut off so-and-so.
And then,
and I was like, yeah, my buddy had to, cut off so-and-so. And he was like, it's wild. And I was like, yeah. I was like, and then the controls guy came over and was like, hey, Andrew. He's very Mexican. He was like, you can get in the cell now. And I was like, okay. Like, good. I gotta go to work. Like,
it was, essentially, like, we got to a point where we were talking about things where I was like, all right, I kind of have to explain this a bit more. Also, like, she's the person that works behind me in my rotation. So one job at one point, one feeds the other. So once we're at, so she's always the person, so on.
I'm sorry, I'm saying, yeah, I understand, but explain for the fucking...
Essentially, I work, my line is a little rotation of jobs. The person, the way I have it is almost all the other jobs are separate and by themselves, except for the two jobs we have. That is, one is, I call it stickers. We have this, I think it's the B pillar, and then we put
the middle.
I want to say it's the B pillar.
Okay. A pillar's the front, B pillar's...
Well, what I mean is, like, it's B pillar. So you put the B pillar, we put the stickers on it, or on their edge, put the baffle on, put it on, and then it goes on to a job called the T box. So we feed this little... It's just, and by feed, I mean it's literally just like a little... It's PVC piping, and there's like...
Yeah, you're at Chrysler. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's like...
I understand. We don't have to elaborate on that.
That's so funny.
That was me shit talking. We don't need to elaborate.
No, you're not wrong. But yeah, it's just like it PVC with metal on the bottom for the part and so on. But it's just so it's like, 6 rows. We just feed it. We just feed the one. And then you grab that person on that job. I grab I want to say it comes off B pillar into A pillar. It's that extension of the door. It's the top of the door. Like the window part that attaches to the B part of the pillar.
Wait, your trucks. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we're trucks.
I was confused because I've been doing so many SUVs and sedans. I was like...
Yeah. No, so
already be there. But yeah, okay.
Essentially, the one job is creating the B pillars, putting the baffle and the sticker for soundproofing on the B pillar, and then they attach it to the top of the door, whatever. Anyways, less technical shit. She works next to me, so the line was down for a second because I think one of the robots just like took a shit.
Yeah.
So we were sitting there and we were just shooting the shit, and we were talking about something, and she mentioned like something with my mom or whatever, and I was just like, I'll tell her the whole thing. She was just like, God damn.
I am again, just to bring it back around.
Yeah.
I am. This is to you fuckers too. I don't know what camera. It's mine. Okay. This is to you fuckers too, and to you and to me. I am hopeful people will come around.
Yeah. Ostensibly, I don't think that I feel like there's enough time left that it should, like, eventually maybe work itself out. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But, like, I've accepted that it's not going to. Just on the, like... If it doesn't, it doesn't. But, like, if it does, I'm cool. But, like...
It can be quick. So I think I mentioned on here, or I told you I might not have mentioned on here because I didn't want to, like... Bless you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. It's itchy. Sorry, I was like, I'm over here, like, just doing this. Like, it's itchy. And then also, like, I felt like I was going to sneeze.
But I didn't want to call anyone out. I think I did mention it on here, though. I had an argument with my brother and my dad.
Yeah.
About pronouns and trans and all that. And, like, I could see in the conversation my dad was, like, starting to, like, understand my point.
Yeah.
But wasn't quite there. And, like, my dad's younger compared to most parents of our generation.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But even then, there's systemic racism, but then there's also systemic culture, and homophobia and all that is very predominant in black culture and southern culture. So it's hard to break that shit. But the argument was like, why do I got to do pronouns for people? And why do I got to accept somebody that wants to be a girl that's a man? And I'm like, what's the problem?
How does it affect your life?
Why does it affect you? And he's like, well, I want to be black at work. And I'm like, well, be black at work. Go ahead. Like,
I mean,
you want to
face the consequences of saying the one word you're not allowed to, but...
Well, I mean, there should be no consequences as a black man. Like,
Well,
there will be, but there shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But I'm like, be you. Why are you hiding? And he's like, well, I got to be professional. And I'm like, well, what's not professional about being black? And he's like, well, like, yeah. And like, my brother was arguing more, but I could see Dad was starting to understand. And then,
Like, you're talking about culture, not race.
yeah.
Like, brother,
Yeah.
come on, let's go.
Brother. I'm so glad you said straight when I did that.
Well, that's it. Like, it's like, dude, literally,
yeah,
like,
but
you're talking about culture, not race.
I was talking to my mom about on the long ass drive to Kansas, which we still black screen.
Oh my God!
We
yes,
still did
please
not talk about. We'll talk.
We're not
about,
getting into questions. We're going to Kansas.
We'll get in there
It'll be a long one.
I had an interesting day with my brother, and we've been in smoke. I don't want to deal with Kansas today.
Oh,
Yeah,
we'll get to
I
it.
want to fight some people. But we were driving, and like we saw a billboard or something about some weird shit, and like my mom and I were talking, and like she was like, I don't understand why people are so upset. Like, people just want to be who they want to be, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, like, I get it. And I was about to tell that story to be like, hey, you got to work on this with Dad. Like, he's almost there. We can't push, but you got to work on it. And then she was like,
Plant
yeah.
the seed.
She was like, yeah, like, I didn't tell the story yet. She was like, yeah, your dad and I were somewhere, and somebody brought it up, and then he was like, well, it's the same thing with black people. And I was like, what? Like,
Oh, yeah.
and he
understands.
word for word repeated what I said. And I was like,
It got through.
I was like, yo, we had that argument, and it got through, and like, I knew it would.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
Yeah,
take,
your dad is
Yeah.
very, very, very smart and understandable.
Yeah,
like
it's gonna take more time with George.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow. And then she was like, yeah, like, like, he used to be pretty homophobic, but like, he's gotten better as he goes. And like, she was like, we thought you were gay. And I was like, a lot of people thought I was gay.
A lot of people thought I was gay for a while because I was single for fucking 4.5 years.
Still think we're gay.
You're not wrong.
We're not beating those allegations.
I got a pedicure.
Oh my God, yeah.
I got a pedicure and I got. Yeah, I don't even know if you can see him. I got.
Damn, dog, you posting your feet for free?
Posting my feet for free. They don't look good.
Dude, I forgot you got a pedicure earlier.
I keep forgetting because it was only yesterday.
Dude, I saw them and I was like, oh my God, did you break your toe? Like,
yeah, no, I got a. If you couldn't get the detail of it, yeah, there we go.
We should. We keep talking about doing a boys' night.
Yeah.
Let's do a fucking spa day, dude.
So like,
Melissa can come too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did what was funny is like at the pedicure place, like I went to Ryan's birthday party and they brought up going to get pedicures. So we went, and then it was, I think,
bless you. Bless you. I love that you can see you push the microphone out of the way.
That's
the smoke.
Yeah, basically.
So anyway, tell me about the pedicure. It is unironically getting worse now that the door is shut.
Yeah, a little bit. No, so we went in. It was cool. It was a party of 7, and she like. So we all walk in. Party of 7 or 8, because Annie came.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Net,
yeah.
yeah.
How's she doing? We can talk after.
No, I mean essentially like she's good. We didn't get to talk too much because in the story essentially like we came in, we were all kind of like just talking a little bit at the front while like we were picking nail polishes. And then and they were waiting to set us up. So they set us up. We go sitting down. I get ready to sit down. I realize like it's Annie, and then I was gonna sit down, and I was like, Annie, and Emilio have known each other for significantly longer than I have. I wouldn't even. I guess not significantly, but their relationships are a lot closer. They were in high school together.
I get that.
Yeah. So I was like, oh no. I was like, hey Emilio, you take the spot next to Annie. We have not seen Annie since
D&D probably.
I caught a glimpse of her at Andy's wedding. Essentially, I think they ended up getting there late, and
I forgot Andy's wedding was after D&D stuff.
I mean, it was last year. It was last year. No, 2 years. Last year or 2 years
sorry,
ago.
I'm thinking of Mike.
Yeah. Long time ago.
I'm gonna make it dumb joke.
Sorry.
I'm gonna make it.
Sorry.
I'm gonna make it.
Hold
dumb
on,
joke.
no.
I'm gonna make it.
You got to apologize.
I gotta do it. Hi, Ivy.
Yeah, sorry. No, it was Andy's wedding. Her and Lori got there, and I think they got there late, and I think she got in her head about feeling bad about showing up late, and then basically we saw her leaving. We watched. We were seeing her leaving. Is essentially what we saw her. So we haven't seen her since then. So like, she was able to get her baby daddy to watch the kid for a couple weeks because I'm not getting her details.
Yeah.
He's watching the kid, so she had time to actually get out. And Emilio told me that like right before we were gonna go, we went and got Rochester Brewery. Because it was at a place called like Sunny Nail Salon. I think it was right.
I think that might be where I got a pedicure.
Across from Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the same place.
Yeah. So that's where we went.
Okay.
And so we just parked there, got there early, and went. Me, Emilio, and Andy got dinner before the pedicure, and then we just walked around the corner and went there. It was at Rochester Brewery, and so we pop in. We're all kind of shooting the shit. I let Annie take the chair with them, and then whoops, that was all on you.
Well, I'm just staring.
Yeah,
at you
basically. Oh, I know it's boring now. No, and then so I'm sitting there with Ryan's. And now my friend at this point, Mike and David, more acquaintance but friends. They were in Ryan's wedding party, so like they're his really good friends. So they were next to me because we just got sat because Ryan got there a little bit or picked his color last, whatever it was. So he ended up being the last chair that showed up. So he ended up sitting next to me. While we were sitting there, we're going over the options. And we decided to pick there were 6. So we picked option 3. He's like, I usually just do 2. And he's like, the third one has the mud mask. And I was like, well, I've never had any of this.
It's nice. Yeah.
Let's go for a mud mask. And so he's like, yeah. So we both were like, yeah. He's like, I'll do it if you're doing it with me. I'm like, yeah. So I was like, let's go. So we do that. It was not a mud mask. It was a mud mask for your feet.
Oh.
Well, so like it was nice. Yeah. It felt nice, and my legs do feel nice. From the
mud shoe,
essentially, yeah.
Sock?
Well, that's the thing is like because we just kind of read it, we're like, oh yeah, it makes sense. We'll just do that. It does feel nice on my feet, but like, yeah. So we did that, and then we were laughing because there was a woman in front of us getting a manicure, and manicure. Dying.
Yeah.
Manicure. She was getting a manicure, and she was hearing us like, because I think the person doing our feet was like, essentially, almost all of us had never gotten a pedicure, and they usually do like a Ryan, Emilio, and Andy do like a board game night type deal on Wednesdays. Damn it.
There's that microphone.
Oh, God. That one was actually bad.
I know. I'm looking for tissue for you, but I don't think
there's
any
wow.
on my side. On the curtain.
On the curtain. Hey, there's some random tissue. I don't know what's on it. Hi, guys. Anyways, no. So we were telling the story about the fact that most of us had never gotten one, and since Wednesdays they would get together for board games and hanging out, they were just like, "Yeah, we were talking about getting one," and they were like, "Yeah, we haven't gotten one." They're like, "Well, let's just all go get pedicures on Wednesday instead of like game night. We're just all the boys are gonna go get pedicures." And this woman turned around. She's like, hold on. She's like, I'm sorry. I got to say, that's one of the coolest stories I've ever fucking heard. That's cool. Just because it was 7 dudes and Annie. Just all getting pedicures.
We should legitimately plan like a spa day for the boys, man. Like, Nick and I, well...
That's not bad, yeah.
Nick invited me and Damon, him and his buddies go to the Schlitz. I think that's what it's called. Which is like a sauna, ice pool, like a Jewish bathhouse.
Okay.
But
like I know what the fuck that is.
It's like a bathhouse, but Jewish.
Hi!
Yeah.
Hello!
Pretty much.
This is offensive.
It's accurate.
It's accurate and offensive. Everything is kosher. Even the salt bath is kosher salt. It's expensive.
Me and my friends.
I don't know why I decided to get... It's the end. No one's going to watch this part.
Me and my friends, we went through the bathhouse together. It was very Jewish. That was us. Sorry, that's a joke for him. But like before the podcast, we try not to talk to each other because we want to talk on this. So pretty much the entire time we were making drinks, we were not telling each other anything important. We just started doing Russian accents. And like, I don't know why.
Oh my god.
What was the fucking bit? It was the we can't talk about it.
Yeah, it's related to something we can't talk about. We'll get you'll find out eventually. Maybe we're not honestly. Well, honestly, we can probably even talk about it because we won't remember when the time that comes. So
we watch the analytics. We know you guys click off after 30 minutes. It's we'll leave them with this. It's for episode 300.
Yeah, we were gonna jokingly be Russian characters, but
I've been compromised. Sign my bill.
Goodbye. No,
that would have been a good way to end it.
I'm gonna say. I don't... Oh, fuck. I forgot to get the beef out of the fridge.
Dude, I... Normally when we do a podcast and I go back to the hotel, I order DoorDash, but I will feel so bad ordering DoorDash right now.
Yeah, in this climate.
Yeah.
You just got to go pop in somewhere.
Yeah, and all I have at the hotel is soup. And, like, I want a burger.
I mean...
But I'd also feel bad going to a place and being like...
They're there.
You're open because I'm here.
I mean, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Let's say I don't even... You can raid our fridge. We might have some leftovers. But yeah.
I'll go get some.
Are you in no town next week or no?
Huh?
I think I remember asking you if you were... Are you in Lake Orion still next week or...
We'll talk about that after the podcast.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. I haven't said that in forever. I just remembered it.
Dude, I haven't either.
Right?
Yeah.
And no one's going to listen to it. We love you guys. Be nice to those that deserve it.
And in those that do not. Bye.
Fuck guys. Bye guys.